So guys, in previous video I have told you about the questions which says to find the nature of the conic, how you have to find the nature of the conic. I hope you have understood in the previous question. Now there comes second type of question. What does it says? It says find center of the conic. Means first question was find nature of the conic and second question says find center of the conic. And guys, do remember that this type of question is important from your examination point of view. So whenever you need to find center of the conic, equation of conic is always given in the question, and you have to find center of the conic. Always remember that in that case you have to let the given equation of conic equals to any variable. It can be phi, it can be f. I am taking it phi. That means you have to take equation of conic equals to any variable. Then you have to partial differentiate the equation of conic first with respect to x, then with respect to y, and then put those partial differentiation with respect to x and y equals to 0. Then you will get two equations, and you have to solve those two equations using substitution, elimination, or cross multiplication methods. You have learned these methods in your 9th class. Then after putting equals to 0 and solving both the equations, you will get the values of x and y, and those x and y will represent your center of the conic. So guys, now we will do partial differentiation of given equation of conic, first with respect to x and second with respect to y. I hope you all are aware of the partial differentiation. First we will do its partial differentiation with respect to x. How we'll do? In partial differentiation, if we are doing with respect to x, then the constant term or any other variable, those all will be considered as the constant. So here what will be 36 multiplied to x plus y will be constant 24x, this will be constant, minus 72, this term will be constant, and this term will also be constant. What you will get? 72x plus 24y minus 72, and you have to put this equals to 0 as I've told you earlier. Then after taking 24 common, what you will get? We'll take 24 as common, we'll get 3x plus y minus 3 equals 0. We have got the first equation. Now we will partial differentiate the equation of conic with respect to y. X and other terms will be considered as constant. So 24x plus 29 multiply 2y. What will give? 58y minus 0 plus 126 equals 0. Just like we are taking common. So now we'll take common. After taking common, what we'll get? 12x plus 29y plus 63 equals 0. We have got two equations and we have given it the name 1 and 2. Now we will solve these two equations. You can solve it using any method, but I find cross multiplication method easier, so I'll do it by that method. For that method, what you have to do? You have to write the coefficient of x, y and the constant term first equations. Then you have to write under it the coefficients of second equation. I am writing for first equation 3, 1 minus 3, and second equation 12, 29, 63. Then what will write? X upon equals y upon, you have to put minus before the second variable, and equals 1 upon. So to find the values in upon of x, you have to just hide the coefficients of x just like you do in your determinant case. So 63 multiply 1 is 63, then you have to put minus, then other term which are minus 3 multiply 29, and what is that? Minus 87. Now for terms under minus y, we'll hide the coefficients of y. 3 multiply 63 minus 3 multiply 12. and for 1 upon you have to hide the coefficients of constant. 3 multiply 29, which gives you a 87, minus 12 multiply 1, 12. Then you have to solve this using simple mathematics, which gives you x upon 100 minus y upon 225 equals 1 upon 75. You can let it equals to any constant. Now we need to find the values of x and y. To find the center of the conic, we will just compare by 4 the terms first and second, that means this and this. And to find y, we'll compare by second and third. I have given first, second and third. So for x value, x upon 100 is equal 1 upon 75, and for y, minus y upon 225 equals 1 upon 75. Cross multiply, which gives you 75x equals 100. To find x, 75 comes and divide on the other side, and on cutting, what you will get, x equals to 2. To find value of y, what will get, minus 75y equals to 25, and to find the value of y, 75 comes and divide upon 75, and the value of y comes here, minus 3. So x and y was the center, so we'll write the coordinates of x and y will be the center. Therefore, center of the given conic will be 2, minus a. That means x1, y1. You have to let it x1, y1, or x. I have let it here x, y. So we have to first write here x, y represents the center, or you can let x1, y1. Guys, in the coefficient of y, it was minus 3. This was rough work, and for the terms under minus y, it was minus 3 multiplied. I forgot to write the minus. Hope you understood.